So today we will be making, it is like a crescent roll pastry thing, but it's not the typical crescent roll. We're going to actually do it a little different. I originally found this on Yo-Yo Max 12's YouTube channel, and she got it from a Pillsbury recipe that someone had submitted, and it's super duper yummy. So this is what we're going to do. Check it out. So this is everything that you will need. You will need 2 8-ounce cans of crescent rolls, 1 8-ounce pack of cream cheese, 3/4 cup of sugar, which we'll divide up into different measurements, 2 to 3 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, and 1/2 cup of pecans, and then 1/2 cup of butter, or a stick of butter. You do not... My kid just said something crazy. You don't have to use name brand things. I just prefer name brand stuff. I think I can taste a difference. So, this is what you'll need, and we'll get started. You want to go ahead and preset your oven to 375. Okay, you will first take your block of cream cheese, and we are going to dump that in our bowl. And then we will take 1/2 cup of sugar, pour that in there, and then you're going to put this in the microwave to melt, or soften, should I say, the cream cheese. I usually put it in here for about 30 seconds, and then try to stir it up, and then if it's not good, put it in there for another 20-30 seconds. Go ahead and grease your 9x13 pan. I'm just using this. This is not name brand, and it stinks. It's actually better than the Bake Made Easy, whatever the other brand I had before. I didn't like that. I usually don't use the spray. It's not my thing. I really don't like it, but it's easy and quick. So go ahead and evenly coat your pan. You're going to open up your crescent rolls. Keep them together as best you can, because we're just going to unroll the whole thing and lay it across the, whoop, there it goes, lay it across the pan. I've never done the whole spoon thing. So mine kind of busted open. That's not what you're going for, but it's okay. A little piece of the container on the dough. But, so you can go ahead and spread this out to line your pan. If I wasn't so lazy, I'd set up a tripod, but it is 11 o'clock at night. So you're going to unroll all this, get it to fit your pan, and close the seams up as best you can just by kind of pinching them together. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of mush this out and pinch all the seams together to fit the pan. So after your cream cheese has kind of got mushy or melted, you just want to get it to where you can, it's kind of hard for me to stir with one hand, but just stir it together, and you're going to make kind of like a paste. This is kind of what you're looking for. It's okay if the small lumps are in there, because they're just going to melt in the oven anyway, but just like you don't want a big block pretty much left in there. So now you are going to pour this along your pan. So once you got it all in there, you can just kind of spread it all over the place to the edges. And when I made this before, I did not put cinnamon on this layer. It is not required in the recipe. I do like a lot of cinnamon, and one of my friends recommended that I tried maybe putting a little cinnamon in the middle. Also, if you don't like a lot of cream cheese, which I don't, I thought about not putting as much, but I'm going to go ahead and do what the recipe says and put all the cream cheese in there. This is a really, really quick, simple dessert. It takes a little longer to cook, but the preparation is really easy. So I got that all spread out. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some cinnamon on it, which again, you don't have to do this. This is not what the recipe calls for. I can get the lid off, but I just like cinnamon. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit throughout here. Okay, next you will use 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of pecans, 2 to 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, I don't like a lot of pecans in my food. I like a little bit, and my husband doesn't like them at all. So I'm not putting the whole half cup. So I did half a bag, which I guess would be like 1/4 cup of pecans. And I love cinnamon, so I did use 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. You are going to stir up this mixture until it's well blended. And then we are going to pour it on top of there evenly. So I'm not good at just pouring it, so I like to hold the bowl over here and just kind of do this with my spoon until I get it all out evenly. You could just pour it on there if you could pour it even, but again, I tried to pour it before and I just like dumped a big clump of it out, so this method just seems to work a little better for me. You are now going to take your half a cup of butter or your stick of butter and you're going to melt that in the microwave so we can drizzle it over our pastries. Alright, so now you're just going to drizzle this over. Again, see, I'm pouring a big blob. I'm not fast about the whole drizzle thing, so let me take care of this. So in the end, this is what it is going to look like. You're going to put it in the oven. We're going to cook it for 20 to 25 minutes until it's done, and then you'll let it cool for 10 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what you end up with, and it's super duper good. So you will store this in the refrigerator after it cools down. You can eat it hot, room temperature, or cold. I like it best hot. So even after I put it in the refrigerator, the next day when I eat it, I still like to warm it up a little bit.